This is Mrs. Joy coming to you from the Philadelphia Flower Show. So we're at the Philadelphia Flower Show. I was really excited to involve my family. Every year, I always end up bringing another person along into the show. So it started with my students, then it branched into getting my dad involved, right? I think then we started doing father-daughter duo, and then the mum-in-laws, my mom and mother-in-law got involved. One of the newest additions this year is my husband. It's really been a way to keep our family connected and to just have something fun and competitive. It's been an amazing year, especially with the theme being United by Flowers. I'm in front of the exhibit I did with my students. Our exhibit was called Threads of Time, and it's Mrs. Joy's art class. So it's all my art students, my students from artist residency and my mural club that I run after school. We all put our hands together and made this piece.
I did this exhibit behind me called Orchid Echo with my friend Toby. We go by Tubers and Kale.
We are the mum-in-laws, so our children are married. They will be having a baby in June by surrogacy and in vitro. This arbor is in dedication to her.
We're the father-daughter duo.
We did the miniature settings category this year, and we had such a blast with the theme. We did a miniature Oktoberfest inspired by a recent trip to Europe. Something that really inspired us this year were gardens that we've seen in the city that have been yarn bound, right? Covered in knitted material, in crochet, in pom-poms, something loud, bright, and warm that we really wanted to kind of spotlight with our entry.
I am a musician on the side in a band called Long Friend Time Friend. So that's why we decided to do a music store. You can see by the instruments behind me that we are working well with flowers and instruments.
We have family from Germany, Romania, Hungary, and to be able to learn about that place and the heritage components that we have and to create something inspired by it was really a way for us to come together as a family and to really celebrate, where we come from.
Something I wanted to point out about the plants. I made it so a lot of the plants were music related. So we have some cat palms in the background, like Cat Stevens, right? We have a ZZ plant, like ZZ Top and Robert Plant. So I thought that was like fun to kind of have a word play with a lot of the plants. We also have tubes on top of the amp, like a tube amp. We did a lot with that, and we also did a lot with like found items that we just found in the woods, as you can see by like the mossy branches and stuff like that.
We have lots of herbs, we have lots of blooming flowers, and our goal really was to create a space that was warm and inviting on a nice sunny afternoon.
Little stepping stones with her name on it and my other grandchildren's names on them too, and repurposed materials.
So we have tons of flowers. There's a couple planters that are little baby birdies. We're going to use those. We have a cradle, we have a chair, we have the stepping stones.
My students are life skill support, autistic support, 14 to 22 years old. And with the flower show, with our entry, we really learn a range of skills and experiences. And with the push toward vocational training, it really gives kids more experience. PHS, there's tree tenders programs, there's ways to get plants into our city, into our communities where they really need it. Just the big mission of PHS, the big mission of the program here is just the importance of creating a more sustainable future.
It has a very sentimental meaning to both of us, to our whole family. So every time I look at it, it's not just flower show, it's also for my first granddaughter, for Joy and Caleb's first baby, which was quite a miracle to even have this child.
Involved with the flower show was a way for me to take my creative practice as an artist and merge it with my other passion of, the environment, sustainability. It involves a lot of creative problem solving. We're going to need creative solutions for our planet coming forward. And I think continuing to foster these relationships, this creative thinking is really going to help build a brighter future. We took home Best in Blue, or blue ribbon, and we came this past Thursday, and it was a blast, just kind of seeing their reactions. But I also didn't tell them we won first. So to see that reaction on the floor was incredible.
This year we got third place the second time around. We also got an honorable mention.
We just really enjoyed this year's theme of United by Flowers. This piece, I think, also really is a symbol for that, of everybody coming together, many different hands to create a piece that we feel really proud of.
We're truly united by flowers.